In this tutorial, we'll see head-to-head comparison of a CPU, GPU, and a TPU performance comparison while running PyTorch models. We'll use the exact same model and run it on all three available hardware options. We will do everything in Google Colab, and I'll put the link in the description as well, so you can focus on the tutorial right now and run the same code for yourself later on as well. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll be running a Fashion model, which is a pretty classical model in machine learning, which is nothing too complex as we'll see. It has two convolutional layers and two fully connected layers. So before getting into that, let's start from the beginning. At the top, we have the initial import, where we import torch, torch.nn for the neural network layers, optimizer, torch region, where we get the Fashion dataset, as well as our data loader, and time for tracking time for performance measurement purposes. First, we define our data transformation, for example, turning the images to tensors for a model and then normalizing them for optimal performance. And as we mentioned, we'll be using the Fashion dataset. Then we define our model, which is again two convolutional layers followed by max pooling and two fully connected layers, which is nothing too complex, but it will be sufficient to show some time differences. We define our forward pass, and this part is important. This code is optional, but it is quite helpful, especially in our purposes, where we first run the code under the CPU, then we will do GPU and TPU in order. So first we make it clear that for this part we'll be running on the CPU hardware. We define our loss, and we mentioned that we will use the Adam optimizer with a learning rate of 0.001, and we'll be running it for 5 epochs only, which will be sufficient to show the time differences. And we are tracking our performance. This code will be pretty much same for each of our hardware, which is the point, with the exception of the running device. So without further ado, let's get started. We want to make sure that we are running under the CPU runtime, so let's go to runtime, change runtime type, and CPU, which is excellent for our purposes. As you can see, we'll later on run on the GPU and the TPU hardwares, but for now let's start with the CPU, start, and run our code. Alright, we're just done with training of the CPU. As you can see, it took an average of 54.93 seconds. So this was for the CPU, and let's check for the GPU next. The code is pretty much exactly the same. We're doing the imports, getting the data, defining the data transformation, getting the data, defining the exact same neural net, same data, same neural net. The only difference is that we're using torch-type device as CUDA, since NVIDIA uses CUDA kernels. And when we do this, we're moving the model to the GPU. But to do so, we should use a runtime with a GPU hardware. So let's go to runtime, change runtime type, and select T4 GPU. Disconnect and delete runtime, which is fine, as we structured our code to be suitable for that. And as you can see, there are also other GPUs such as H100, G4, A100, and L4 GPUs, along with some TPU options. Let's go with the T4 GPU for this test, and run our code for the GPU. And for this tutorial, I've structured in a way that you only need to press the play button for each one of the hardware options, so it makes life much easier for that. So if you do want to change anything, for example, play with the number of epochs, or if you want to see the performance for different neural networks, you can change it in each one of them and see the performance difference. So now we're running for the GPU, so let's wait for the results. Alright, we are just done with the GPU training as well, and this time it took 13.69 seconds instead of 54.93 seconds, which is a significant speed up, as you can see. And let's check for the TPU as well. So for this one, we'll run the TPU cell, but before that, we should go to runtime, change runtime type, same thing. This time we'll be picking the TPU. Let's save and run the code for the TPU. And again, exact same thing, same imports, same data, same neural network. The only difference is that for the TPU, since it's a Google specific hardware, we need to import Torch XLA, which is an accelerated linear algebra library for optimized performance on the TPUs. And for the device, instead of the CPU or CUDA kernels, we'll be selecting Torch XLA device, which is again PyTorch library for running code on the TPU. But other than that, the code is same. Alright, we're just done with the training of the TPU as well. For the TPU, what's different is that we had an initial longer run where our model had to be compiled for the TPU, and then after the first compilation and the optimization step, we actually were close to 11.78 seconds, but due to the initial step, we had an average of 19.52 seconds. And finally, let's get all of our data and run it for our visualization and the comparison. One thing important is that since we are changing hardware runtime types, we're also losing the variables. For example, right now we do have access to TPU variable, 19.52 seconds, but anything else for example, the data for the CPU and the GPU are lost as a variable. So we'll be entering those. And this one's a result from a previous run. So we can just update those numbers and run it for a result. The TPU was pretty similar. Let's go to a GPU. And this number will have some variation depending on the CPU assigned by the Google Colab. For example, the previous time it took 76 seconds, but this time it took 54 seconds. It was more similar on the TPU and also had a relatively similar number on the GPU as well. So since we put those results in, let's give it a go. All right, we've seen that taking the CPU as a baseline, our GPU was 4 times faster and TPU was 2.8 times faster. And to be more specific, this GPU was the NVIDIA T4 GPU, which is a quite good beginner level GPU. There's certainly much faster levels right now. For example, let's go to runtime. For example, the H100 GPUs can provide up to 8 to 15 times faster, along with other GPUs that are not available here under Google Colab. For example, H200 GPUs can provide 10 to 18 times speed up, along with the latest NVIDIA B200 GPUs, which are Blackwell GPUs, can provide up to 15 to 25 times speed up, depending on the model. For example, if you were to use the B200 Blackwell GPUs, we would have 25 times speed up compared to the T4 GPU we have. So that would be, compared to this CPU, it would be 100 times speed up compared to this CPU. And also you may be wondering why the TPUs, which are tensor processing units, aren't significantly much faster compared to GPUs. Obviously, there are a lot of GPUs that with varying level of performances, but for TPUs are specifically designed for larger models. They're optimized for larger models, so their performance shines better in larger models as well. I hope you got some value out of this video, and if you want to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.